I want to tell you how great you all look.
Wow.
You folks are absolutely beautiful. And what makes you so beautiful is you are the face of the American patriots. God bless your hearts, and thank you for events like this are not possible without the American people standing up and being heard. And this is what being an American is all about. Lobbying our legislators, telling them that they work for us and that we want them to support our rights. We're going to listen to some great speakers here for a few minutes, and then I'm going to have the ladies meet me in the rotunda, and we'll have a little meeting ourselves before we go have a chat at the governor's office.
Our right to self-defense, to protect our homes, and to protect our families is fundamental. I'm with you on the side of freedom and liberty. I want to thank you today for standing up for your Second Amendment rights. I want to thank you for speaking up about your Second Amendment rights. And I want to thank you most of all for showing up on November 2nd to put this Capitol in control again of freedom-loving lawmakers who will protect your and my Second Amendment rights. I will be one of those people. Thank you.
Illinois Senator.
Thank you so much, and I want to be here joining my good friend Senator McCarter from downstate, and Senator A.J. Wilhelmi, my office mate, is here too. This is not a Republican or Democrat issue. This is a bipartisan issue. I'm a Democrat from Peoria, and I support the Second Amendment, and I support your rights and your being here because we need to send a message loud and clear to all the folks in Illinois that by going after lawful gun owners and people who obey the law does not do anything to curb crime. I was a victim of crime just this last fall. I was robbed at gunpoint and ended up disarming the man. And I've often wondered if we had a concealed carry law in this state, how did he know that maybe I wasn't carrying a gun? Just to tell you a little bit of my background, I didn't grow up in Illinois. I grew up in South Dakota. I remember the early days when my dad would take me down to the Isaac Walton League, and we did a gun safety course. And I had my first shotgun at age 11 and went out with him and all the men and hunted pheasants. We actually had pheasants in South Dakota. And what a rite of passage that was, and how important it was that we protect that kind of heritage that we have. I support you. Thank you for being here.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's great to see all of you out here today and coming to the Springfield Capitol, the Capitol here in Springfield, to first of all tell us how you feel about the Second Amendment issue and to make sure we listen. And let me tell you that Senator Koehler and Senator McCarter and Representative John Bradley, we are telling you we hear you today. You know, I've learned a lot in my 5 years in the state Senate, and one thing I've learned is don't mess with Dave Koehler. If I'm in a foxhole, I want him right next to me. You know, I'll tell you, the Second Amendment obviously was very relevant in the 1700s in this country, wasn't it? And you know what I've learned in the last 5 years, especially as a state senator? The Second Amendment is still relevant today. We need to fight crime. We need to weed out the bad guys, but we certainly don't need to penalize the good, law-abiding citizens of this great land of Lincoln. So I'm all for law and order. I'm all for putting the bad guys away, but I'm also in favor of letting you exercise your constitutional rights. I stand with you. Thank you for being here. a minute.
Good afternoon. It's a great day. It's been a great journey. Thanks to the support that I've had, both you all and the immediate support. It's mind-boggling, but inspiring to know that something that you had a mind to do had so much effect on so many. I just want to thank you all. I want to thank the Lord for you. And I just pray that we will end this in victory. I know that we will. And I want you to feel the same way as I do. Very confident.
How about a round of applause for our great president, Richard Pearson? Richard called me a while ago, and he said, John, he said, we're on our way. And I went out to the window, and I looked out, and it was bright outside. And I don't know if it was because the sun came out or because it was a reflection of all those great gold shirts. But Richard was right. We're on our way. We're on our way to protecting our Second Amendment rights. We're on our way to guaranteeing something that we're already guaranteed under the Constitution. We're on our way to joining our 48 sister and brother states and having a right that they already have. We're on our way to defending our families, our wives, our husbands, our children, because we have a right to do